Hey, sassies. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. I'm grateful for you. And yes, I'm back with another gratitude journal. It's been a minute. And as I always say, I remain grateful every day. I count my blessings every day. Sometimes your girl just can't film. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and join the channel. Press that notification bell. So far, it won't get on your nerves because your girl is not posting as much as she should. Hopefully that'll change, but you know, we do what we do. I say never pressure yourself, never think you have to keep up. I do when I can. And I'm happy dash busy, comma. Also, I'm getting rest. You can tell I'm a writer. I talk in punctuation at that. So I'm grateful for the common sense to get rest. Some people don't actually, understand that they need to get rest. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. At my last job, I was grateful and blessed enough to have so much vacation. It seemed like 3 months worth of vacation because I had been there so long that you also accumulate an additional week for being there 5 years. I think it starts at 5 years. Maybe 10. But anyway, I had done the 5, the 10, and even 15 years, y'all. So even a little more than 15 years, almost 20 years. But even without that, the place gave an awesome amount of eligible vacation. So I could always here and there take a week off, 2 weeks here, still have multiple time off, okay, in 1 year. So that was great. That put me on a road to being able to always take time for myself, take time to run around with my daughter. We always had things planned. So that already had me on the path to understand how important quality time is. Some people at their jobs aren't as fortunate, and just getting the 2 week, sometimes maybe even after you've been there a long time, you get your 1 week vacation and a few other days here and there, or you're always having to say you're sick. I'm grateful that hadn't been my case for almost 20 years, y'all. So you paid your dues the first couple of years, but then definitely by that, at least the 3rd year, you had some good time that you could be away and focus on yourself, focus on your hobbies, travel. Staycations was my middle name. Plus some travel here and there to see family, friends. So anyway, welcome to the Gratitude Journal. I'm not going to keep you very long. Have you guys what have you been updating your gratitude journals? Have you been actually writing down what you're grateful for and sitting in those moments of gratitude, sitting with that? Not just, oh yeah, I'm grateful for them. Actually sitting with it, feeling it in your mind, your soul. Hey, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful, as I've said in past videos. If you haven't seen the past grateful videos, go back and watch those. It'll be a good idea to motivate yourself by frequently pulling those up and watching them. Share them. Someone's having a bad day or feeling sorry for themselves, share that video so they can start getting in the frame of mind. Let's count what we are grateful for. Okay, so best believe my life is not perfect. I have things going on. I stay just thinking about my son because he's not actually where I can see him. So, but hey, he is above ground. I actually talked to him yesterday, so I'm grateful for that. But I'm always constantly a little worried and concerned about his well-being, his health, as any parent would be, when they cannot always see that particular child. But he's an adult, soon to be. It's weird to say, but he's pretty much what is middle age? I guess I won't say that, but yeah, he's an adult. So, and then my daughter is in her early 20s, really 20. So there's that. So y'all, let's get with this gratitude journal for today. I'm still in the same actual journal. So today I woke up being very thankful for my mind and my mental health. Your mind and your mental health, those, it's a gift, and it's a very valuable gift. So never take your mind and your mental health for granted. Know that without our minds, where would we be without a healthy state of mental health? You know, what would life be like if you couldn't make a decision, if you could not focus in on things? And if that is you, if you find yourself in that situation, just believe, reach out for help, hope that the help is qualified to give help. But I know, especially with my Black community, we won't sometimes reach out for that help. And by the time we do it, it's too late, or I don't want you, I scratch that. It's not too late, but it's more difficult. It's more of a challenge at that point to try to heal. So I'm very grateful for that. I am very grateful for God walking with me sometimes, or / always carrying me. Because yes, sometimes I do understand that instead of 4 footsteps, there are 2. So I do definitely understand, and I'm grateful that I have God always with me and in me, and try my best to carry myself as such. And whether you believe, don't believe, whatever your beliefs are, be grateful for that. I'm also, as always, I'm thankful for food, water, beverages, grateful for the chirping birds that you can't help but hear. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the barking dogs, the chirping birds, because the sound sounds so beautiful. It's like a song. I'm grateful for my patience regarding that. I'm not, and I don't complain about that. I'm very thankful for long, healthy walks. I'm thankful for the mindset to go on frequent, long, healthy walks where I walk at a fast pace. I try to get up very early to get that done, or sometimes I do it in the evening. Sometimes I happen to be out maybe midday, where luckily yesterday when I was out, I was at the library, and I always walk from the library to a certain spot where I will eat, and that's a good mile, y'all. So I'm grateful for the ability to do that walking. And that yesterday when I did the walking, it was not overwhelmingly hot. It was very pleasant, and I was just very happy for that. And I'm very grateful for my mom, who's still with me. She's not, in my presence often, but I was able to spend almost a month with her. It started few days before Thanksgiving and lasted, of course, into December. And I am so grateful that I got that opportunity to hang out. My daughter was with me, so she was able to get a little bonding time, quality time with her granddaughter, as well as myself. And then my brother, who still lives in the same city and comes over to see her almost, a few times a week. So I'm grateful for all of that. Very grateful. So yeah, I am just happy. And I want you guys to understand this. This is what I really want, especially any women watching, men as well though. You are not just put on earth to just work, be miserable at that job, or you're so busy you don't know you're miserable. But if you're always stressed about work or always just working too much, they're always putting you physically in a situation where it's way more than you're getting paid to do or you should be doing. Take a step back. Sometimes if we don't take a step back so we can see the complete picture, we're just like robots. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. We get up in the morning, and then I used to do this. You get up and you're like a robot. Let me get up. Let me just, drive to work. Let me sit at my desk and do my best and have this encounter, that encounter. Or if you have a job where you're always roaming around, you don't work inside of an office, so you are always on the go, you don't have time sometimes to stop and think, is this really what my life is? I'm a robot that I just robot around all the time. Time I get home, how much quality actual time do I have? Now, I used to make that time, even though some of my coworkers weren't able to, but I have always been able to at least know that I have to make some quality time for myself, my thoughts, my hobbies. I love to read, so I need that quality time, and I love my music. These days, I do know people are doing, multitasking. They're at work watching movies. They're at work, and that's the only time they listen to music is at work with their headset in. But if you're working, how are you really able to get into the lyrics, the arrangements? So these are just questions. There's no right or wrong. If that's your life, it is. Just understand that it should not be that way forever, or something just sneaks up on you where you get sick and then all of a sudden you're forced to get some rest. Plan those vacations. Think about how your day should be structured. Have you fit in some time for yourself? Okay, so let's say you do work 8 hours a day, plus not including the driving back and forth or the commuting back and forth, the jumping on a train, jumping on a bus. So after all of that, where's your quality self? What plans are you making not to have to do this well into your 60s, well into your 70s, and you're still Mr. or Mrs. Robot, just, unless that makes you happy. Now, if that floats your boat, puts the fire in your under yourself, and it truly you've made that a hobby as well as work, but I don't believe it. I think, but it's something to think about. Make sure you're thinking about it. Don't let life sneak up on you. Where's your playtime? One of my favorite lyrics in a song, Andre 3000 says, is, because they don't play no more probably. That's a strong lyric. Strong lyric. They were talking about high blood pressure, diabetes, this and that. That was some of the prior lyric, but then quick, because they don't play no more probably. They don't play no more Prolly. That's deep. It should strike you. When was the last time you did some jumping jacks, did some flips, played chess, played Uno, played spades, just ran around playing like a kid? My daughter has a picture of me on her channel. I think her channel name is Maya Pretty Minnie, where there's a picture of me by Lake Michigan during our visit, and I'm in a Bulls jacket, which I love those starter jackets, which used to belong to my son, but I'm just playing along the lake. I love that little caption. It's in one of her videos. If you visit her channel, you'll probably be able to, I don't know if it's a short or a video, but yeah. That was me playing along the lake. Think about that. Carry that with you for a few days. They don't play no more Prolly. When's the last time you played? Played? I'm grown. Why? Why is play just for kids? Play is for you too. And I'm out. I love y'all. Spread the channel around. Leave a comment. I read all comments. What have you been grateful for? Did you get your gratitude journal? How often do you write in it? What are you grateful for? And I'll see y'all soon. Love, peace.